Here we go again. So, the collective Aquarius block is in the area of mistrust in the divine, and that disrupts our connection to ourself and relational trust. So the core download is, if the divine cannot be trusted, then neither can you, and if the spark is fake, then so is your fire. And if the gods forgot you, then why create it all? So there's a lie. This is something that's not true. It has sent us kind of into a self-imposed exile. It's been woven through our field. It's affecting our hearts, and we've been feeling like we've been exiled or burnt, and this has had an impact on our vision. And as you know, Aquarius, the water bearers, the ether sign, it's really important to have those clear visionaries in the collective. So the wound beneath the surface is trust in the divine has been tested. The weight has felt eternal. The guidance that was once so clear now feels muddied and vague and maybe just really muddy is the term, really. And so we've doubted ourselves. So the echoing question through the collective is, can I still believe what I once knew, So Aquarius is mistrusting self, mistrusting others, mistrusting sacred timing, mistrusting their own calling, spark, and their own gifts. And this is the paradox. Visionaries have got scorched wings. The believers have got broken timelines. The inventors are asking, what if the download was never real in the first place? So we're kind of second guessing everything. This is the way that it's showing up in behaviors. We're withholding love or commitment, and we're pushing soulmates away out of fear. We're doubting our own inspiration, our own genius, and our sacred connection. So the answer is, bring the stars back, let the earth, let the sand hold our codes. We need to come back and ground that back into our earth. Very, very simple, but really deep and really powerful, gentle root deepening. So we have some beautiful little mantras that you can repeat. Aquarius is a call to bring your energy back into the earth, to walk barefoot, to touch the trees again, to say your full name out loud, to eat one root vegetable a day, to have a hum that echoes right down your spine to the base, to speak out just one mundane truth a day. Get that channel moving again. Use your voice, use your breath, use heavy oil on your feet. Lie down and just sigh with some weight on your belly. So a lot of the time too, we've been feeling this silence as if we're being punished. And what we need to understand is we were being recalibrated. We are back online. This was always meant to be. It was just a waiting. Remember, contraction, expansion. We've been in a contraction phase. Nothing was wrong. Nothing was off. It was just a time of rest and integration. And for a lot of us, we didn't understand. So a little prayer that we can offer to the divine, to our divine connection. Divine beloved, I forgive you for the waiting. I forgive you for the silence. I forgive you for what felt like absence. I am ready now to receive again, to believe again in you and in me, and what we are co-creating together. The constellation of codes, remembering how powerful you are. You didn't hear wrong in the first place. There's some things that have been adjusted in that calibration. They're coming back online. The ring of witnesses. Remember, these sacred connections are really important. Spoken flame and your sacred circuit. So the trust circuit is rebooting. The spark was never false. The delay was never punishment. And the codes are coming back online.